shortest one. So you had two pieces of homework. This one and a translation. So let's do this first. I know it's a little longer, but a little bit more challenging for you guys. So el primero, we're going to do the parentheses. So I'm gonna 2, and instead of the x, I'm gonna put a punto. Okay. So we're gonna have to do inside the parentheses first. So parentheses comes first, and now inside the parentheses, and you know what? I'm just gonna take this guy and put it over here for now. We have to do. So if you look, we have 8 plus 10 to the second power minus 2 times 9. So what are we going to do first? First we do the exponent. So we get 8 plus, and 10 to the second power is 10 times 10. And I'm going to write 100. And then minus 2. And again, instead of the x, we poner un punto, 2 times 9. So we're going to continue. So 100 minus 2 times, and again, we still have to finish the parentheses, so maybe we can do a few more things. So inside the parentheses, we have addition, subtraction, multiplication. Who do we do first? Well, we have to do times. So 8 se queda, 1 plus 100, we don't touch, minus, and then 2 times 9 is 18. Okay, so again, it continues, 100 don't touch, 2 times don't touch, and we're still with the parentheses. So now inside the parentheses, we have 8 plus 100 minus 18. Who do we do first? We're going to do 8 plus 100. 8 plus 100, and I'm going to write it over here, is 108. And then 108 minus 19 is 90. Okay, so that I can do those two at the same time. So remember, you have to do addition first in this case, and then subtraction. So let me write this a little bit better. 100 minus 2 times 90, right? That's multiplication, remember, divided by 6. So let me put a little dot here so we don't forget. What do I do first? Subtraction, multiplication, or division? So if you remember, it's grouping, right? Exponents, multiplication or division from left to right, and addition or subtraction from left to right. So there's there's nothing inside, so that's gone. Exponents, no. Do you see any multiplication or division? Yeah, we have multiplication here and division. So who do we do first? Well, we do whichever one comes first. So if you're going from left, de izquierda a derecha, ¿cuál viene primero? What comes first? The multiplication. So we're going to do, 100, minus, and 2 times 90 is 180. And again, I'm going to copy, divide by 6. So now what do? I have subtraction and division. What do I do first? I have to do division. So again, 100 se queda, minus, and then 180 divided by 6 is 30. Now there's only one more operation to do. 100 minus 30 is 70. Okay, that was your first problem. Your second problem, let me get rid of this guy over here. So I'm not a big fan of this x here because we confuse it with a variable. So, all right, order of operations: grouping, exponents, multiplication or division, addition or subtraction. So grouping, yes, there is right here. We have a parenthesis here, so we have to take care. So let's do this. This has to go first. So 3 plus 5, and in vez of x, instead of the x, I'm gonna put a dot. So let's do this first, and then I'm gonna copy the rest. Don't touch, don't do anything. So 12 minus 9 is 3. Oh, and don't forget the exponent. All right, so is there anything else to do inside the parentheses? No, so we're finished. So all the groupings are done. Now, let's take care of the exponents. So 3 plus 5 times, and what's 3 to the second power? It's 3 times 3, which is 9, and then I'm going to remove the parentheses because I don't need them anymore. Minus, and what's 5 to the second power? It's 5 times 5, which is 25, plus 55 divided by 1. So all the exponents se fueron. Now it's multiplication or division. Do I have multiplication? Yeah, I have multiplication here, and I have division here. So we can do the multiplication and we can do the division, right? So 3 plus 5 times 9 is 45, minus 25, plus, and what's 55 divided by, is this 1? It's just 55. It's weird, okay? And now, ¿qué falta? So there's no more multiplication, no more division. We have addition or subtraction. So we have addition, subtraction, addition. So we're going to go in this direction from left to right, and we're going to take care of it from left to right. So the first thing I'm going to do is these two. Change colors. 3 plus 45 is 48. Let me copy the rest. What do I do next? Subtraction and addition. Again, we go this way. So as we're going from left to right. Lo que viene primero, what comes first is these two. 48 minus 27 is 23. And then finally, we're going to put plus 55. And 23 plus 55 is 78. So that's my final answer. So that was one part of your homework. Second part was a little bit of the translating, right? So hopefully I have it here. I do. No, that's not it. Here. And we had to do it. You only had the last page to do, which was the a little bit more challenging one. So let's get to it. Lower that. So the first one, 4 times. So it's 4. I might need more space. 4 times is times. The sum. So remember I told you to put the sum in parentheses. So we're going to put parentheses. And sum, que sería soma, of who? Of 2 and y. So I'm going to put 2 and y. And then it's going to tell us to do plus the product. What is product? Multiplication. So let me put a multiplication. Who are we multiplying? 6 and w. So multiply 6 and w. So ahí está. Next one, 4. 4 is 4. Minus. Which is minus. The product, okay, so product is multiplication, so let's multiply who? So 4 minus the product, aquí está. 6 and y, so multiply 6 and y. Ahí está. 4 minus 6 times y, and then plus 2. Next one. The product, otra vez, the product is multiplication. Who are we multiplying? 6 and w, so 6 times w. Subtracted, so careful with this one. Aquí está escrito subtracted from, which is restar. Subtracted from who? The sum, so we're going to do parentheses. The sum of y and 2. So sum is addition, y and 2. But here, I hope you remember, subtracted from is a turnaround word. So we're going to change this. So y plus 2, va adelante, and 6w is going to go para atrás. It's going to be back. So these two are going to switch positions. Okay? 4 less, so again 4 is 4. Less than, it's a subtraction. Remember, we're going to turn this around later, so just wait a little bit. So 4 less, subtract, right? The sum, so let's put the sum in parentheses, plus, right? And who are we adding? 2. I need a little bit more room, sorry. It's a sum, right? Of who? Of 2. And the other one is 6 times a number. There we go. Now, remember I told you it was a turnaround. So R2, parentheses, plus 6y is going to switch, going to the front, and minus, and the 4 is going to go to the back. To be honest, this question, this sentence, la frase, está mal escrita. Grammatically, they should have put a comma somewhere. Okay, so you can interpret, hay diferentes maneras de interpretar la pregunta. So it's not the best question. Es una pregunta no tan buena. Next one, 6 is 6, 6 is 6. More than is plus. Twice, remember what twice is. So toda vez que ustedes ven twice, every time you see twice, you can put 2 times a number y. Okay, there you go. So 6 plus 2 times y. That's what twice means. El último, the product. Product is multiplying. Who are we multiplying? 4 con quién, NW, oops, so, okay, 4 NW, lo voy a escribir aquí un poco más. Here we go. 4, the product, right? Product is 4 NW divided, so remember divided here, it's a fraction, divided by what? The sum. So aquí abajo, we're going to put it in parentheses, the sum of 6 and y. Okay, so hopefully that's wasn't too bad for you. Now we're going to write it, and the simpler, cuanto más simples lo escriben, mejor creo es. So here we have 6 plus, oops, what the heck was that? 6 plus 2 times y. Let's keep it simple, or a number, 2 times a number y, so if that's what you want to write. Okay. This one, see the parentheses? So we're going to call it the sum of 2 and y, right? The sum of 2 and y, aquí está, times, oops, this is, what? I don't know what I'm writing anymore. The sum of 2 and y times, and I'm going to change color, here's my times, multiplicado, multiply, times, and let's put this in blue, times the sum of 4 and w. Aquí está. The sum of 2 and y times the sum of 4 and w. Okay. This one, the third one, 4 times, what is this? Subtraction, so in parentheses, so we're going to write 4 times the difference of 6 and y, right? This the 4 times, aquí está un puntito, the difference of 6 and y, and what is this? Let me just keep it simple, plus 2. Next one. Well, the next one's a decimal, guys. Okay, so again, we didn't do too many, but hopefully. So we can go with that 6.2. Are you sure 6? You know what? 6. Now let's just call it. I'll talk about it tomorrow. 6.2. I don't know. Fine. 6.2. I know it's incorrect. Hang on. Trying to remember what book was. Okay. This number here, the way you write it is 6 and 2 tenths. Okay. 6 and 2 tenths times the difference of 4 and y. Okay, so that I'll talk about this tomorrow. Okay, and how to write it. Okay, I'll explain how to write it. Next one, 2w divided by 4, so it's 2. Don't forget there's a little dot, so 2 times w, comma, divided by 4, and I should have put the comma before, divided by 4, divided by 4, comma, minus 6. Not liking this anymore. Last one. 4 times y plus 2 comma, porque hacemos esto primero, comma, divided by 6 and 2, oops, and by 6 and 2/10. Okay, so tomorrow I'll talk a little bit about that. All right, that's about it. Yeah, that's it.